Hello and welcome to the video. Today I'm going to be building this. This is the Boba Fett Mech Suit Lego Star Wars build set. It comes with the Boba Fett Mech Suit and the Boba Fett minifigure. 3 bags I think is usually the case with these little mech suits. I do have the Darth Vader, the Darth Maul, this Boba Fett, and I also have a Luke Skywalker ready to build. So if you enjoy this one, Luke Skywalker will come next. There is also a Stormtrooper version, you can see there at the bottom. I don't own that one yet. I have yet to find it. So if you do know where they sell them, let me know. So bag number 1. Not too bad, not too big. Bag number 2. And bag number 3. And with our cute little instruction booklet here. So let's get building. We'll start out by emptying bag number 1. I'm improvising a little bit as well with my little table thing here. Nearly dropped a little piece there that I managed to catch. There's one more in there. But this is white, and the last build that I did, which was the Darth Maul one, I did on my black desk, and it made it a little bit difficult to find all of the pieces. So it does actually show you the stages of which bag's going to do which. So bag number 1 is going to do sort of like the center torso area. Bag number 2 is going to add the legs, and bag number 3 is going to be the arms and the rest of the accessories. So the first step is to build the minifigure. So I want to find Boba's little head, his jetpack. We've got his helmet, his head, his jetpack, torso. We're looking for some legs. There we go. There's the legs. Right. So torso goes on the legs, like so. Then we want to put his wee head on. No, you don't. You want to hook his jetpack on to the back, as you would with some of the capes that you get. Then his head, which will lock the jetpack in place, like so. And then his helmet, like that. And there you go. Little Boba Fett minifigure. So we've built him. Oh, he also comes with a viewfinder and a rifle, blaster pistol. You probably cannot see these very well. These are pretty small pieces. So put that in his hands, and then we need to find his viewfinder, which is actually in this little bag here. That's not numbered. Usually when you get like clone troopers and stuff like that, you get these and they have different kind of visors. But today we're going to go with the little viewfinder on there. There we are. Boba Fett in all his glory. So there's him. Next step, we want to get this big grey piece here. So that grey piece, okay, get that. Then we need a blue 2 to go across here, like that. And a black 4 flat piece to go over across the top of them. It's a super cool concept, these mech suits. I do like them. Then we need 2 of these ones with balls on, facing outwards. Like that. And that's usually them little ball things are usually what arms and legs and stuff sort of clip into. Then we need this stair piece. Clip over the top of it, like that. And the green one, not that one. Oh, that's going to be for the front. The green one with the little dot on it to go over. Sorry, I've got big hands as well. Over this bit here, the bottom, like that. And 2 more of the little knobbly bobbly bits to go on these two sides. Yeah. Caught a bit of skin like that. So now some of them are going to be arms, some of them are going to be legs. Now we need these two bits to go along here like that. Huzzah! It's gone. I'm also experimenting with different views and stuff, so let me know which ones you prefer. Obviously the angle I did at the Darth Maul one, I had it purely pointing towards my hands and the actual Lego, but I'm just experimenting with different view types, so let me know which one you prefer, if you prefer the previous one or this one, or if you've got any other ideas on how I can film myself doing Lego, because I'm totally new to this. Feel free to shout up in the comments. So we've got these green sort of grate bits that need to come out like that. It's starting to take shape. And we need two of the hook bits, brown ones, on these little edges there like that, if you can see it. Okay, now two front loaded pieces. I'll show you the instructions, probably easier, like that. It's even if you want to see them, you know what I mean. You might just be interested in the finished product. Load them on there like that. And we want our black bit with the split in it. That's usually the seat. It's where his feet go on. On top of there like that. So the idea being he'll probably stand in there like that, and then the mech's going to sort of encase him. You'd think I've done one of these before. Well, I have. I've done the bear with me. So I have done the Darth Vader and the Darth Maul ones. Really funky. And like I say, I do like them. I do like these little mech suits. They are pretty cool. Pretty cool little builds. Interesting thing about the Luke Skywalker one, I haven't built it yet, but it looks like the mech suit is actually comprised of his ship. His X-Wing turns into a mech suit. That's just absolutely ludicrous, but I'm all for it. We want to get these little angled pieces on there like that. Then our little L-shaped green ones. My hands are massive, you can't see anything. Coming out of there, covering the grey and the brown bits. Like that. And we want two of these little hooked bits. Again, you probably can't see it. to cover on like that. We need this brown bit that looks like a telephone. Hello? Hello, operator. Yes, I'd like a cup of tea, please, and 12 million subscribers. Thank you very much. So you want one of them, and then you want one of these grated pieces, and that needs to cover over the green bits. Just talking a lot of nonsense, but it makes sense when you see it. And that goes over there like that. Super duper. Super duper trooper. Right, now this, which is the front, that's going to sort of cover, it's his chest piece. Obviously it's not big enough for me, but that's going to clip in the little hook bits that we made earlier. So that clips in there. Now that can open up and close, so that you can put him in and close it, and he's protected. Fantastic. But first on the front you need to put his little Boba Fett emblem. So it looks like his actual armour. Can you see that? Yeah. Cool beans. Fan-dabby-dozy. Green bit and a grey bit. I'm very technical with all this Lego building malarkey. And we need this green bit grey bit even with the hole in it. And we need the yellow T bit. And then yellow T bit goes on top of the grey bit. It'll be easier if you see me doing it on the desk. On top of that, and then that goes like that. Cool. It's a cool piece. Don't know what it's for. It'll all come together in the wash. Blue bit goes on top. Sometimes the colours don't really make sense in these kind of Lego builds. Like, it could have... Something's going on outside. It could just be in any colour, to be honest. I think they just mix it up because of what they've got in the printer. Brown bit goes on top. And then you've got this row here that something's going to connect to. We're going to need 4 of these little blue... Jesus, you can't see anything. 4 of these little blue buggers. So 2 like that, and then 2 like that. And this is making the jetpack, I think. Another one of them to go on top. Ugh, I can get my skin. Why my skin? I think I'm getting old and wrinkly and my skin's getting caught in the Lego. And these green little pyramid things on the top. And there you go. Looks like a jetpack piece. Like I say, I don't think you can see it very well. You might have to experiment with different angles. Maybe multi-views. What I might intend to do on the next one, the Luke Skywalker build, I might do this sort of frame and then zoom in at different parts with a different camera. I don't know. You tell me if that sounds like a good idea. You're the viewer. You tell me what makes it more pleasurable for you. Brown bits go on top, and Shazam! And now it's telling me to flip it around town, and then clip it on. Clip it on the back of this thing. Like so. So now he's got his jetpack bit as well. It's taking shape. It is taking shape. Just deal with it. Just deal with it. These are spare pieces, and I'm going to put them over the end so I don't cock it up. Right, let's put that there. There, right. So that means we're on to bag 2, which, if you recall from me showing you the box or the instructions, whichever it was that showed you sort of the order, this should be the legs. What about their legs? They don't need their legs. I need like a proper Lego desk, man. Bag 2. We need this sort of funky looking thing. Where can you see it? There. You need one of them, and you need one of these. No, you don't. You need the one with the ball. And you put it there. And I assume you need the one with the hook on the other end. But you know what they say about assuming. Yeah, we do. You should not do it, is what they say about assuming. Blue bit on top. This wee black thing goes through. Wants different pieces. This thing with the hole in it. Put the black thing through it. Can't go under it. Can't go over it. You're gonna have to go through it, and then the yellow something or other on the top, and clip that on to I may have made a mistake. Yes, so the blue thing was meant to go over the lighter grey bit, and then that all adds up there. There you go, that's the start of one of his arms. Legs. Start of one of the legs. I'm going to do this twice. And we need a round bit. The bit that looks like a Japanese coin of some sort. I don't know why I said Japanese. I remember seeing a coin from somewhere that had a hole in it. Somewhere in the past. Somewhere. I think My dad used to have these this old tin with ancient coins in, like really old coins or foreign coins, and there was one with a hole in it, and I remember it vividly, and I remember thinking it was cool. So couldn't tell you what it was, where it's from, too long ago, but that's what it reminded me of. What am I looking for? Just a flat black to go on there, like that. And then the bit that looks like the top of a duck's mouth, yeah, goes on there. Is that it? Oh, he doesn't. His arms aren't as complex as Mr. Darth Maul's. Darth Maul's were way more complex than this. Is this a leg? Oh yeah, because it's only the top half of the leg. So put that on the left hand side, like so. Bro's got a leg. It moves. Just need the other part of it. He's coming together. So other bit. Where's the other bit? Where is it? There it is. Same sort of process. So we're just reverse engineering this, I think. You want the knobbly bit on the right. You want the hooky bit on the left. Followed by the blue bit that goes on top of the hooky bit. It's coming together. Once you've done one, it sort of becomes like second nature. And you want to get this little do-wally flop again. Technical term for it. And then the yellow bit on top. And Shazam. Done it. He's done it again. He's done it again. While I'm doing this, what's your favourite Lego? Presumably, if you're watching this, you like Star Wars Lego, because that's what I do. I build Star Wars Lego, among other things. I've got all the Star Wars stuff, helmets and things. If you've seen some of my other videos. The reason I only do Star Wars Lego for now is because Lego in its own right is expensive and also like time consuming, and so as much as you like it, if you want to like collect, I think if I branched out into other things, not just Star Wars, like Marvel or Harry Potter or what have you, it'll just spiral. It'll go all over the place. Sticking to Star Wars, which is my favourite franchise, seems like the most logical thing. So I'm building Star Wars Lego. Yeah, that's coming together. So what's your favourite Legos? Is it Star Wars? Is it Harry Potter? Is it classic Lego stuff? I know they do like Friends Lego and stuff like that, or flowers, those kind of things. And if it is Star Wars, what do you tend to go for? Do you tend to go for characters? Do you tend to go for ships? For me, I've got the mechs that I've got. I've built Grogu in his little crib. I've got a couple of ships. I've got Obi-Wan's ship. Yoda's ship. What else have I got? A couple of the little mini starships, like Captain Rex. So I'm growing quite the little collection for myself. If I don't mind saying, I'd love a lot more. I'd love some bigger ones than this. If opportunity presents itself. I need the duck's mouth. There it is. Bajam. This is another top half of his leg. This is another thigh. We've got the Thigh Master here. Thigh Master General. Right. Here's where the intricate, tricky bits happen. We need one of them. Click. You probably can't see it. Look how small they look in my hands. I don't think I have particularly giant hands, but you look at these Lego pieces. I mean, I do have big hands, but which makes building Lego hard, by the way. But I still love it. Just because something's hard doesn't mean it's not good. Yeah. It's coming together. Come together right now over me. These are going to be his toes. Well, I say toes, like claw things. Or, yeah, they're going to be toes. Toes. He's got toes. Yeah, so that's a foot. What the foot? and then that goes on top of one of these flat grey ones. Does it mean times 2? Was I meant to have done that times 2? Doing the whole, yeah, do the whole thing times 2. Hey ho diddly dee. Let's see if I can remember how I did it. Ah, it's simple. I've got the instructions right here. Let's go back. We have to go back, Marty. Put his stanky toes on there. Boom, bosh. Then top toe, top claw, foot, top of his foot, yeah. Let's go back one step even more. I was meant to do this. Come together. I thought I was missing a piece, but clearly I'm not. Doing alright. If anything, I've got dropped again. Dropping. I'm keeping. I've got spares. Not fewer. More. Right. We've got our feet. The feet go on here. So he doesn't have big old legs like Maul. Maul had big legs. No, he didn't. It was a similar sort of thing. So they clip on there, and he's got legs. You got no legs, Lieutenant Dan. So now he can stand. He's got no knee balance, like, because needs his arms and stuff. But he can stand in there, and he's got legs. I get 209. I'll stick him there for now, and let's mosey on to bag number 3. Yes. Right, bag number 3. Looks totally crazy. There's loads of colours in here. It's like a salad. It's like a fruit salad of Lego. I need 2 of these coned pieces. They look like that. I need 2 of them. 2. But I only has 1. I only have. You're only supposed. There it is. To blow the bloody doors off. Right, I need 2 of them. Ooh, and they go on the bottom of his like his little jetpack thing. Like that. I thought it didn't look awfully like a jetpack, but now it does. Look at that. That could have. I feel like that could have been done in a previous bag, but I'm not going to argue. Not going to argue. I promised myself I wouldn't argue. Paul. Is it a brown bit? Yeah, I think it's one of them. On top, this little bit. And this little itty bitty bit on the top of that one, and then the red cone on top of that. Builds that. Yeah, I don't know what that does. Ah, that goes through. Yeah, that's his missile. It's his missile on his jetpack. You know the one where he bends over and goes. Yeah. I can build. I think I can build 2 of them. I've got the pieces anyway. Anyhow, let's just crack on with it, shall we? Right, so we need another one of these bent bits. This is going to be for his arm. Someone's dog's going do Wally Clop. Bonkers. Got our little ridged piece on there. Then we need our little hook piece on the end. And we need a green L like that. Clips on there like so. Yeah, next page. Also, when you're doing these little instructions things, look at the cute little Boba Fett walking across. Shows you how far through the book you are. It's pretty cool. One of these blue ridged bits. Ridged for Lego pleasure. Across there. One of these funky looking yellow bits. Not seen a piece like that before. goes over there like that. A little tiny red bit goes on there, and then a yellow triangle. Sweet! Make me do this twice, I know it is. Well, if we want him to have 2 arms, it is. Blue 2. And then that like that. Grey 3. That's where the blue 2 was. Brown 2. A number 2, sir. A brown number 2. Then a yellow bit with a ridge on it. Coming off the brown. It's got ridges on it. Oh, it's got ridges on it, sir. Gonna make me do this twice. Brown 2, red, funky, flat, round piece. Starting to look like an arm at least, isn't it? Oh, and then it needs a pole thing on it. It's one of these. Yeah. Makes sense. And then on our little hook ridge thing, we need 2 of these little hooks. They clip clap on it. On the outside, not the middle, otherwise you won't fit 2 of them on. And then that goes where? Oh, it needs 3. So yeah, there is one in the middle. And that's his hand. So if you look at it, you can see it's got the 3 fingers, and then the other bit acts as sort of the thumb, and then that is his right hand. Booyah! Got big sausage fingers, looks like they can shoot stuff. I'm going to do his other arm, because he needs 2 arms. If he's going to be the deadliest bounty hunter in the galaxy, he's going to need 2 arms, isn't he? What, while we're talking about Boba Fett, is your favourite Boba Fett moment? Mine, I know Book of Boba Fett was badly received by a lot of people, but I think there's scenes in there, specifically the where he's climbing up the Sarlacc pit is just fantastic. We've wanted that scene. I used the royal we for a long time. And I think they did it justice. I think it was pretty cool. I actually enjoyed that series. It wasn't as good as The Mandalorian, I know that. But it was still fun to watch. So, what was yours? I mean, Boba Fett was, he cult character, wasn't he? He grew a following from barely any screen time in Empire Strikes Back to then having his own show. Craziness. And I guess it's because he sold a lot of toys and became a really popular character. So there is that. And he is one of my co-ones. I have the helmet. I have the repainted Boba Fett helmet. And I love it. I love the repainted armour. The classic armour is cool, but I love the repainted armour. I know I'm probably in a minority on that one. Okay, so we need the white bit. This is going to be his thumb again. We need a blue too. Comes over there, clips in. Need a grey 3. brown 2. The other thing with these ones as well, the little mini builds, you don't get a separator. Now I do have separators somewhere in boxes of the bigger builds that I've done, but I always forget to get them out, and then when it comes to getting these off, which are the smaller fiddlier ones, I don't know where they are. Never do myself any favours when it comes to doing these things, Lego builds. Well, we're almost there, folks, we're almost there. Thanks for hanging in. Brown 2 goes on. Red angled smooth piece goes there, and then we have our other tube to go on there. Now we should be the finger. Oh no, turn it round, turn it round. And we need this hook piece. Go there. Like that. Then we need one of these stepper pieces. I call them stepper pieces. I think this one's going to hold a gun from what I'm seeing. Another stepper piece to go the other way. Yeah, it's starting to look like he's got his fist holding a gun. Let's put the black piece, black pole one, through that hole. What hole are we talking about? Like that. Is he going to actually shoot? Sometimes they shoot, and I daren't shoot them because then you'll never find the pieces again. Right, it's through. Put the black round piece on the other end to secure it. Don't know what that is. Right, then put his fingers on. Three fingers again, and a thumb. It's definitely looking like it's going to be a gun. So now it's saying put that on, put that arm on. So we've got all his limbs ready. 2 arms, 2 legs, checks out. Still won't stand up. Now I think we're going to build a gun. 2 of these black bits on together, and we need 1 brown 2 and 1 brown stepper. This piece, yeah, it's definitely going to shoot like that. It's starting to look like a gun. We need the trigger piece to go inside. Got to get these exact. There we go. We need the black piece to go on top of there. The sight needs to go there. Oh, he's got a scope. That goes on there. Red bit. Where's the red bit go? Ah, through the middle. Thread the needle. And then that threads through the black bit. Now he's got a gun. And it's going to shoot. So we've put our little Boba Fett in here. So we open him up, put him in there, close his chest piece, and now he's in there. And he's even going to shoot these little red dots. So you put one in, when it's loaded, you shoot it. Fire in the hole. I don't know where that's gone. That's lost now, but I've got a few of them. But there you go. How cool is that? Oh, yes. Boba Fett Mech suit. Fantastic, I like it. What a smart little build that is. As if Boba Fett wasn't menacing enough, he's now in his own mech suit with a big giant ass gun. And a jetpack and a missile. Wouldn't like to come up against that. What do you think? What do you think of the build? And what do you think of the angle? What do you think of the filming style? Let me know. Feedback, welcome. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.